welcome. How's it going? Tuesday night, Role ConTROLL night. Before we get started, I'd just like to say a reminder, if you have problems with our Twitch stuff, just go check out our YouTube. Link to everything below. If you're on YouTube, you're awesome. Thank you. Click that sub. And yeah, you already figured it out. You're one step ahead of...
Proud of you.
Basically everyone else in the world. So
if you want to read the comments like me, then you have to watch Twitch.
That's true.
So you can watch both.
Exactly. Anyways.
I have a small announcement. I am at Convergence this weekend. It's in downtown Minneapolis. I am on 4 panels, 3 of which are random, kind of like how to do what we're doing. Potentially better. Potentially just as lovely as we do it.
Ow.
We're not the greatest.
Shots fired.
Jeez.
I know some of the people who are doing it.
And Teddy's departure from the group.
I
I found a better group.
And Teddy leaves the group as of this weekend.
Bye. But
It's
no,
on good terms
if
at
you,
least.
If you happen to be at Convergence, stop by, say hello. If you recognize me,
That's an order.
I will be cosplaying. So good luck.
If you don't say hi, banned.
Multiple different cosplays. So you might see them on one day as one thing and a different day as a different thing. So
I will
be
say
prepared.
that one of the cosplays I am wearing during parties is going to be Wick.
And you should definitely look for Ryan and I. We're going to be dressed as each other, and we're probably not going to actually be there. But look for us.
Ryan, why do you gotta be like
wait,
that?
Wait,
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Let me get this straight. You guys are just gonna sit at home and dress as each other for funsies in the living room, and play some computer games or something.
Typical Saturday night.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
What do you what?
What have you met them?
What do you do 3 days a week?
Only 3? Oh yeah, 3.
Chill.
3. Anyways, we will hop into our
Okay, then.
session for today. I think at this point we need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man.
So, check out that
And I'm
YouTube
gonna
if you don't know.
remember that I have a +6 to initiative instead of a +5.
Well, now I'm not gonna roll that one.
I get a
Hey, nice.
supernatural 20 while frozen.
True that.
So I am first.
To roll
Most
your
likely.
save.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Depends on what your bonus is.
Over 20.
22.
23.
Ooh,
I rolled
All
a
right.
17.
That's why I said possibly.
So
There's a major asterisk there.
15 to 20.
I'm sorry, you have a plus what to your initiative?
6. It's a ranger. It's a gloomstalker.
16.
Okay.
Should we skip to -1?
Haha, I didn't get it. I did not roll a 1. This time.
Yeah.
Congrats on your nat 20.
What'd you get there?
I felt like that didn't get enough.
I got a 8, so 6.
Okay.
A -2 to it.
Pulling the wonderful gnome fighter tradition of being dead last.
I really feel like Wick needs to be a character in an MMO who can just rush up and tank rather than having to wait for an initiative roll and tank.
Please? Can we start a petition?
to make this Final Fantasy 14.
We will
I just started
petition
playing that. I would.
According to Tyler,
Chris
we'd ruin
Perkins
it.
to let my gnome just always have a good initiative.
Got you.
Let all tiny gnomes in big heavy metal armor
I just
have
started
good
playing
initiative.
14 and I was like, oh, this is actually really
That's
good.
how it works,
The
right?
first MMO
Sure,
I
it is good.
truly enjoyed.
It is
My
good.
AC is 19.
People say that it gets better when less people are playing because it feels less like Final Fantasy when there's when it's overcrowded.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm waiting on
Okay.
you.
I thought you were still rolling.
All right, Anna, you're up.
Then you just look at your computer.
Did we see
Okay,
it?
so remind me.
We did perception checks on the 2 of you. You both saw one person from each side kind of
Little
sneaking
kind of
in.
appear,
Yep.
Yeah.
So
In,
the more you
black
look,
cloaks and-
yeah, they're they
Death
look
Eaters.
like almost like a hybrid between goblin and hobgoblin.
Interesting. Okay, so
they're elves?
so the environmental situation. Were we on a pathway or were we just in the forest?
You guys were going back, if I remember right. So you'd
Yeah.
be going through the forest.
Just in the forest. There's
Yeah.
no clearing or anything like that. Okay.
Right.
Okay, and then how far away are the one that I can see?
15 feet.
Okay, cool. All right, so I will look around quickly. Do I see anything else other than that one that I can see?
Then give me another perception. I don't
Yeah, do
remember
we
which
each
roll
see the
that's
two,
on.
or do we
You
each
see one coming
Okay.
up on you.
What spell did I use?
26.
Yeah, you can see both of them.
Okay. And they're coming from the
right.
sides.
Well, and a 26 is pretty damn good. You also see some like ruffling of like brush behind you about 30 feet.
Behind me, okay. So I've got one behind me, something behind me 30 feet. I don't know whether it's one, two, big thing, small thing, whatever. And then they're coming in from the sides.
Yep.
Like in front of me on the sides, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my 40 feet to run like forward, like to get past where they're coming in.
Well, they're coming in on you, right on your sides. So like as you look, they're like coming.
So they're
here.
like right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like in melee. With me.
Egads.
15 feet away.
Oh,
They're
okay.
coming. It's like if you guys are traveling, they would be coming in like this. So they're like.
Okay. So I
Mighty
want to
Ducks.
GTI bow this like perfect storm of 3 different things.
'Kay.
So can I go straight forward and not have an opportunity? Like, am I?
Yeah, you're not with an opportunity attack
Awesome.
or anything right
I'm
now.
gonna go as far as I can and still see these two.
Okay, so
Because I have
You
40
dip and
feet.
they all hit me, and I'm like,
No, I have 40 feet, so I will go kind of as far as I can and still have a maximum of 3/4 cover because I ignore cover unless it's full.
Okay, so this is since it's like deep woods,
Exactly,
we're saying
yeah.
generally you see usually around 30 feet would be what I would say.
Okay.
So you can go probably about, we'll say 20 feet ahead, so then you can kind of have a diagonal and see
Perfect.
both.
Okay, so that puts me about 20 feet away from each of these folks.
A little bit more than that because you were
25 or
15
so.
and then you went 20, so a little bit
Okay.
probably closer to 25 to 30.
Okay, perfect. All right. I will. Can I tell who's casting on him at all? Did I hear like the verbal components come from a direction or another?
I don't think you would have heard that. It would have
It
been a
was
little
quiet,
bit more, yeah.
So then I will shoot the one that is, I don't know, the one that's closer to him.
Well, one was coming at you, one was coming at you.
Then I will shoot the one that was coming at me.
Okay, there you go.
And I will shoot him 3 times.
Go for it.
Sorry that took so long to figure out, everybody.
Needed settings.
Hopefully folks have the lay of the land at this point.
Yep.
So first...
there's 3 coming at me, 2 coming at you,
And
and
we're
Valtar's
completely
doing
unaware.
somersaults,
And Valtar's
and
frozen.
you're frozen.
No.
So the first
Yeah,
2 are dirty 20s, both of them.
Those
To
will
hit.
both hit.
They're weak.
I don't know.
That is 17 on the first one.
Okay.
And then nice rolls. 11 on the second one.
Okay.
And then my third attack. I think that's cocked.
Nope, not
Okay,
cocked.
that's pretty close. Okay. So 26 to hit on the last one. That one's only 7.
Okay.
And then, does Wick look like she knows what's up, like what's going on?
Wick's like looking at a flower, like,
Yeah.
so cute.
Right. Like,
Should be sketching the flower. Thank you very much.
okay. I'm like, Wick, heads up.
If you want to do a perception check, you can.
I just.
Well, yeah, I meant before.
Oh,
To see if you're
no.
actually paying. Okay.
I think I rolled it last week and I did not do good.
Okay. I don't remember if I made you roll or had you roll, but
I don't remember either,
Okay.
but I'm fairly certain I did and just didn't roll well.
now you're aware
I
to be
think
your head is up.
I think I'm used to like Wick not paying attention at the beginning of battle.
Excuse you?
And like not noticing.
That is
things.
not true.
All right.
Rude.
Well,
That's fair.
Valtar.
I mean, not true.
End of your turn.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Mm-mm.
No.
We needed that. I rolled an at 20 first, and now we added at 1.
Oh boy.
To be fair, you need like 6 more nat 1s that last week.
Yeah, I had 4 last
Yeah.
week. Not 4 at 20s.
Luckily, it doesn't do much. So.
It just keeps you frozen.
NBD.
Yeah,
Until I
it's
get
not
attacked.
Yeah, until somebody
And then
attacks you,
it's-
and then it's like bring
Criticals.
pain. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first one is going to,
How close am I about to be hit?
he's going to go over to Valchar.
God
Nope.
damn it!
Nope. It's
I mean, yes, but
Crap, I should have looked this up before. Is
Sorry,
it,
Simon.
it's not, is it advantage and an auto crit?
advantage. It's an advantage on the roll,
It's
on the
definitely
attack
advantage
roll,
on
and
the
if
roll,
it if
so...
if it
is
If
it
it-
whole person?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, it will then be an automatic crit if you hit.
so long as it is a melee attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Because it's
I
paralyzed.
like how you designed this, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, you guys are
No,
dead.
no,
I
it's
didn't
the
realize.
status
It's
effect
it's
paralyzed,
well.
right?
because Valchar and rolls.
That is a 20 something.
Yes.
So that's a crit, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
So during the break, I'll have to roll a new character. And
We need to stop targeting Valchar.
38 points of damage on the first hit. He just
well, that's first
On
hit.
the first hit.
grinds it
Yeah,
down.
I'm about to be one shot.
Technically, it's 2.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yay!
One turn.
Only 2 shot. But yeah, reroll a new character.
Oh, I got a
Does
couple
this person
already.
look like a
So
rogue,
glad I have
and
that
might
spell
have been
now.
a sneak attack? Is
Roguish?
that maybe what happened? Yeah, roguish, really?
Rojish.
So that is a 12 plus 6, 18.
I got my sneaky armor.
Oh, you do have your sneaky armor? Dang it. Oh, either way,
We're
it would have
sneaking.
hit.
We're sneaking through the woods. I have my sneaky armor. Is it more than 13?
6 plus 3, 9.
Mm.
Yeah, rogue.
Roge.
You just
Really
hear
good
it
on that
grunt.
first hit, and then
It's
just
a-
like, man.
Everyone
Alright.
watch out, it's a Rouge.
You, the other one comes
Of
up
the
to you,
Mulan,
Sai.
perhaps.
Attacks for a 21.
Mulan Rogue. That hits.
I'm a rogue from the House of the Windmill.
16 points of damage.
I'll have that.
His second hit, another 21
That still hits.
for 7 points of damage.
Would it be in bad taste if I started pulling up random low health warnings for different games?
I need healing.
Button.
Oh god, that's the most. Oh, Pokemon
Start-
is so annoying.
Start pulling up Pokemon, Zelda.
Then you see from behind the trees, you see 2 lights just erupt. One go at Sai and one go at Valchar.
No!
I don't. Because that's ranged. That's not an advantage on me, right?
Correct.
Correct.
That's actually disadvantage because you're prone?
No, I'm
He's not
standing.
prone.
You're
It's whole person.
So
Oh, okay.
red and green. Wait,
think
no,
it's advantage, just not
23
crit.
and then a 25.
Yeah, can you look that up?
I think it's advantage, but just not a crit.
25 definitely hits.
You
So we'll
can't
find out.
We'll do size damage first.
Yeah. Was it incapacitated?
Are you paralyzed or incapacitated?
Check whole person.
Hold person.
Yeah, it's whatever that status.
Oh,
is.
it must be paralyzed because incapacitated is just you can't do anything. Paralyzed is all
3 points
all
of
attack rolls
damage.
have advantage,
As it
All of them.
slams
but it's
into
only
you.
within 5
I'll
feet
have that.
it's a critical hit.
Okay.
Okay, so only
So even
melee
if they were
can be
using
critical.
reach from 10 feet away, it would not be a crit.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Oh, so like the glaive
It
would be a
specifically
critical.
says within 5 feet. It does
That
not
is
say
interesting.
melee. It
Yeah.
says within 5 feet.
Okay. And Valchar's damage, of course, that is 12 points of damage.
I'm out.
Lord.
The
So
question:
much for using my spell.
with hold person active, am I still standing, or does that go with?
It's actually a really good
I
I
feel
think,
question.
that's, I think
There's
that is
some
a flavor
serious
choice. I think that is
Uncanny
a
Valley
flavor choice.
Well,
situation
the reason why I bring
going
that
on.
up is there a visual representation of me going
Does anybody notice that you're
exactly?
Right.
exploded?
Wick would notice anyways. 'cause
It
Wick
just
was already
says
like,
you're
oh, shit.
paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, it ends. And it doesn't say anything about if the person dies. Just
I think it's a flavor choice for the DM.
I like the idea of you being an Uncanny Valley mannequin, but
Yeah, I think I did it already when you
It's
guys
real,
did that
but it's,
to
like,
the
not real
to the
enough.
monk. I think when he was passed out, he was standing, and then when he died, he just
Yeah.
fell over.
That's
so
correct. That's correct.
passed out, I think you would
Still
just
standing.
stay like that. But you guys would notice that he is bleeding. He is messed up.
Steaming from whatever the white
Sigh.
spell that just hit me was.
Steaming.
So one of them hit me in melee, right?
Yes.
Is anybody else in that melee?
No.
I don't know
And nobody else has been hit in melee yet?
One is standing next to Valchar, who would be by Ildren and Wick. Those
Okay.
two would be right around. Those three, I would figure, would be kind of next to each other.
So I'm gonna disengage, even if I don't see that he's dead. Seeing people attacking Valchar is usually like a response to, "You're dead, dude. Get over it." But seeing people attacking Valchar would make me want to go over there. So I'm gonna bonus action disengage and run over to the one that's on Valchar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack it with my main hand.
Go for it.
Oh, I still do.
That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Oh, you do.
And
good.
will
I'm
that
out.
be
Still have
Yes.
sneak attack?
Because you have Valchar's not threatening, but you have both Wick and Ildren that are right in this little
Okay.
cluster.
Ildren.
Right.
Wait, who?
Forgot about that dude.
So that
Ooh,
is
nice damage roll.
11, 15,
Since you were
Yeah,
supposed to-
19,
Yeah.
22, 28, 31 damage.
Nice job.
You just like stick him, and then you just twist and pull out. It's just this huge gape. It just
Oh,
lets
boy.
loose a lot of blood.
Yeah, it's almost the damage that got done to me.
I got you.
Look, you single-handedly
Almost,
gave him kidney failure. Well done.
I never go for liver failure. It's too close to home. Speaking of which.
Ildren will just. What will he do? He'll just go for 2 attacks
He'll run away.
on the guy. Miss once, hit once. That's really pitiful damage. 9 damage. Okay, Wick.
I'm assuming I am within 25 feet of Valchar.
You're pretty much right next to him.
I'm going to reach out and cast Spare the Dying to stabilize him.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Somebody
It's
won't
my
know.
action.
A little bit.
The
We'll,
bike
we'll
went
see.
2
We're
hours.
rallied. We'll see how
The-
long it lasts.
The bike's out.
Yeah, bicycle. Hashtag baby bikes.
Well, actually, I hate to ask this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking when you said it.
This
Roll.
spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, that's not what I was
Oh.
thinking.
Is Valchar
Is
undead?
Valchar undead?
We will find out for real. Finally.
I didn't ping when I cast it on myself.
Would
That's
you?
It seems to
Okay.
activate properly.
Cool. Then I do that, and then I use, is the one that hit him still alive?
Yep.
I cast Hex on that.
Okay.
Hex yeah, you do.
Oh no.
Because that's a bonus action. So
Oh,
I
sorry.
cast Hex and use, and I used Spare the Dying. That's my turn.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Anna.
I'm gonna heal you, Valchar. Valchar. Oh,
As
God.
my bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Spirit
Okay.
on
I'll do
Valchar. You get a
What?
D6 immediately,
I'm down to 42 health.
dude. And then you get a D6 on each subsequent beginning of your turn.
6 health.
D6.
I got.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I rolled the 6.
Nice. And then I will
That's 6 health.
shoot at the same one that Sai is attacking
Okay.
twice.
Sure.
Which
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the one I already attacked or not.
It's the other one.
Still have.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, you would attack once, and then you would, because if he dies, then you might get an attack on somebody else, right?
Yeah. So I'll do the first one on this guy that Sai's attacking.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
No.
Oof, okay. Next one. That's a 17.
Yes.
That's a 5 and a 7 on the dice, guys.
Yay.
Crushing it.
Thank goodness you get plus 10.
That is 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Unless I can back up, but I think we're starting to get into vision issues, maybe.
I mean, you can back up probably another 10 feet now that
I will do that. Yeah.
they got closer.
Cool. I'll
Essentially.
do that. Gotta keep that concentration.
Okay, Valchar,
Roll a d6.
wisdom saving throw.
I get 2 more health.
Yay. If they do 4 damage to you, you watch out.
11.
You are a
No.
cleric. It is one of your primary traits.
That's why I have a +3 in it. But I rolled an 8.
Womp womp.
No bueno.
My turn?
No. It would be their turn. You hear one of them go, Rush, rush, and point to you. And
Me?
he turns and attacks.
I'm just a punching bag now.
11 plus 17.
Hits.
But you have a nice aura of like, I think it's like a verdant green,
Ooh.
perhaps. Yeah.
Doesn't go real well with the salmon-colored skin, but sure.
Yeah, you know.
12 points of damage.
Maybe it's a little more blue than normal, just so that it doesn't.
I'll have that.
A little more
'Kay.
teal, perhaps.
He'll come in with his offhand
That's basically a
and
watermelon.
miss.
Cool.
Uh,
First
the-
miss so far.
I know. The second one is gonna come over from behind. He's just gonna like streaks very quickly. You're very familiar with this type of movement patterns and such.
Yeah.
Plus, is that the exact same roll? 17.
Still hits.
Wow. 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Then you're gonna see 2 streaks come out and come smash into Sai. 18 plus, that'll hit. And 1 will hit and 1 will miss.
18 plus, that'll hit. That'll hit, pig. That'll hit.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, would have been able to
I am hurting.
Then you're up.
For a cleric could cast spells, maybe.
I'm gonna say, and I get that wizard, and then I'm gonna stab the one that I've been stabbing.
Can I see the wizard? Dude? Cool.
The response is, huh?
Yeah, like, there's 2 dudes.
It's a nat 1. I'm gonna use lucky dice to reroll that.
Okay.
So that's a 18.
First roll of luck in a...
Yeah, first
Yeah,
lucky
good
dice
one.
that wasn't
First
in that one.
yeah, first time luck worked for you. That's so sad.
Oh, I never did a second attack.
Bummer.
Sorry.
Nope, not doing it.
Yeah,
He's dead anyways.
You got to take another 4 points of damage. But
Okay. Then I get 3 temporary. So that is 6, 12, 15, 16, 21, 24 damage.
nice. Okay. He's really
And then my offhand.
falls to one knee.
That's a 22.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 4 more.
He's looking really, really rough. Ildren's gonna walk over and just try to do a 1-2 on that same guy. What the missed both times. Rolled a 5 and a 6.
Can you use some of those dice on us?
I don't know. I roll crap when I roll with Ildren, and I roll well when I hit them. Wick.
The second we start fighting against
Is
Ildren, we'll
my-
start rolling bonkers.
Is my guy with Hex still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He is within 25 feet of me?
Yeah, he's still right next to you.
me? Then I'm gonna just straight up stab a dude. Because you're still... Yeah, you have HP. Then I am gonna straight up stab a dude with my short sword.
Okay. This is the one that's... He's fighting the other one.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't get it. I mean...
Just letting you know.
He has my Hex on him. I'm not gonna... Nat 1. But I have a second attack, so I'm gonna swing again.
And Valchar.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
you just missed.
You auto crit Valchar.
That's
That's
cocked.
super
That's
cocked.
super
That's
cocked.
really, really
But I am
cocked.
not using this dice anymore.
Yeah, that was almost a 1.
That was a 1 and a 7.
Yeah. Did not bode well for
That is a 12 to hit.
No.
Cool.
I need a 16 or 17.
Anna.
Okay, so
Ouch, my dice are mad at me for
So-
some reason.
when I notice the ruffle of
That one is.
brush behind me, I guess I could try just shooting into that bush or something. Can I do that? Okay, I'll try.
So shooting at that target, you will have disadvantage.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's still a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Hopefully he has to do concentration saves.
Yeah, but still has it.
And then... Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot that thing again. Did I hear, a yelp
Yeah,
or
you
anything
hear.
I'm jackpot! That is, again, a 19 to hit. That's another 10 piercing damage
Okay.
on the wizard in the woods.
Yeah.
The maple mage, perhaps.
Passes Constitution check again.
I tried. The elm evoker.
The wood izzard.
All right, Valchar.
We
you're
can
up.
keep going.
Heal.
The elm enchanter.
Oh, no. The elm
Heal
enchanter.
3. And wisdom save. Get one more shot. Nat 20. I gave it one more shot and it rolled it at 20.
That'll
Is that
pass.
how it works?
You.
Is that how it works? You little jerks. Is that how it works?
Well, specifically looking at Wick's die, which when I just dropped it down, rolled a 20.
Yes, so you are now free, but that's at the end
That
of
is
your
my
turn.
turn.
Okay, the first one's gonna attack Sai. It'll miss his first attack. 13 plus 19.
Yep.
And then, oh, that's a good roll. 15 points of damage.
I'll have that.
Second one will attack you as well. He just go for like a jugular attack, just right to the throat. That's a 9. That'll probably miss.
That's 15.
15.
Miss.
Okay, his second attack. A second 9. Wow.
That's a 15. That'll miss.
15. That'll miss. You'll see 2 more beams come back, and
Can I roll a dex check to see if I take half damage?
no.
Oh.
He's like a hedge witch. That's the pun I've been trying to put together for a while.
Wow.
Did you look that up?
Well, I was trying to get something to go with bush because he's hiding in a bush, but I couldn't find anything that was a synonym of wizard started with a B. Anyway, let's move on.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
That was definitely worth
Wait,
it.
hold on, viewers. We really need that to get clipped. So good. It'll go viral.
All right.
So the first one will hit. The second one will miss. 9 points of
I can
damage.
see the
I
back
go under.
now for Enna. He's a hedge witch!
Oh my
For anybody who doesn't
Well,
care about the
like,
hedge
okay,
witch, I'm
sure.
unconscious now, so glad we're focusing on the right stuff.
Sai, you're up.
Good lord, that is a nat one.
That is
Jesus
2 fails.
Christ.
God damn it. I'm not gonna get to attack.
Okay, Ildren's gonna go for the injured one.
Guess who's gonna lose their healing gravy train? You.
Oh gosh, okay, he's gonna miss, but then the second one's gonna connect.
You
Just gonna
rolled
go
twice.
and just try to
You've had
grab
2
and.
turns.
Okay.
You've rolled it 3 times. You've
Yeah.
had 2 turns.
Wait,
First
that's the
one
wrong
was-
dice.
Well, I just need to
Okay.
keep track of how many turns we've had.
It doesn't really matter. It's gonna put him out. He's just gonna go and just claw right down his chest and just holding his side. He's gonna start to run away, but just fall down a few feet further away. Wick.
I'm assuming I am within 25 feet of Psy.
We're all in the same.
Yeah, you're all in
yeah.
the same
Pretty
clump
close.
except
Right.
for me.
Then I go over
And the head twitch.
spare the dying.
Okay.
And that's my action.
What does that do?
You are stabilized. You do not have to make death saving throws.
Do I have any HP?
No,
Does that give me like
it's
one?
just-
No.
You're not.
You'll wake up in a few hours if nobody heals you.
But it means that you don't have to roll.
You guys are all
saving
gone.
Bye. Boy, bye. No.
All right, Enna.
I'm so glad I got that.
As my bonus action, I would like to move the healing spirit from
No.
Valchar
Okay.
to Sai.
Okay.
So I immediately take D6? Gain D6?
Take
or-
D6.
I don't know
Was
how.
it on cast?
I thought I said when somebody moves into it, or
Yeah,
moves into
yeah,
somebody. You want to look it up?
Whatever you want.
It's not, because then, you just, everyone will just path through it, and every turn you could heal, 30 hit points between all of you, so it would be the first on cast, because it's on a cast, and then if you
That's
start your turn within it, then you'll get it.
That's fine.
Okay.
So at the beginning of your turn, you'll
It's at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
the beginning
Okay.
of your turn. Yeah. And then I will shoot. I'll keep. The mage. I haven't seen anything else come from there, right?
You keep seeing the two beams.
I had the two beams hit me again.
Okay, I'll
That's
shoot
hopefully
that dude. He's pissing me off.
'Kay.
Wow, 19 again. Actually, this
Yeah.
is really cocked. Hold on, let me. Natural one. Yeah. It wasn't. It looked like it was a 19, but it was really cocked, so I real good. Now it's a nat one.
Oh gosh, that is a natural one on my roll as well.
Oh boy.
Nobody's really in that direction.
Oh no, she's shooting over the party.
I'm shooting across literally everybody.
So,
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you wouldn't. You'd be on the ground. So 1, 2, 3. Reroll. 1.
There's two enemies in that melee though, right?
Only one. So yeah, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So
How much damage
yeah.
do I 6? I rolled min damage. Cool. Alright, we'll try that again.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are you gonna put a knife to her back in the middle of the night?
That one's a dirty 20.
No, that's just a side thing.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That makes sense.
That's a
I'm glad we
No,
have that
that's not how math
connection.
works. That is 12 piercing damage, sorry.
Okay.
Nice
You'll
point
do
to
another-
back kind of connection.
Yeah. The good kind.
Yeah.
In a good way.
He
Wait, what's
will.
that
He
mean?
will fail this Constitution check
Oh,
and kind of appear, and you'll see a hooded, hobgoblin, just standing there.
Anna looks over, she's like, "Hi, motherfucker!" Like, top of her lungs across everybody. Like...
Hey, mother trucker. Wait, what's a truck? What's a trucker? Hold on.
Valchar is up.
She's pissed.
Use it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it.
Let the evil flow or the hate flow through you.
I will use a bonus action to chug the healing potion that I have.
Now you're gonna drink it, or you just gonna chug it?
I'm gonna chug it
Okay.
because I'm real thirsty.
That's a chug jug. Regain all your mana.
Sure, you regained all your mana.
You regained that whole mana bar is
It's
full.
just the
Is it
mental
mana?
mana.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
Mental
Which,
mana's
yeah,
important.
no, legit. Which game are we playing? Because depending on which game we're playing depends on what we're replenishing that way.
I was thinking Diablo.
I was thinking
Okay.
Pokemon.
I was thinking of the
Funny-
big.
Doesn't matter.
I was
Doesn't
thinking
have that.
Final
Exactly.
Fantasy.
I was thinking Diablo 2 where you had the big blue
Exactly.
bubble
The
over
Tales
here.
of
the
game
big
where
red
that would be the
bubble over
spell
here.
casting.
I was thinking like every Final Fantasy.
So you get all of your spell slots back.
I rolled
That would have been an ether then?
7
Or
healing.
an ether?
Okay.
I no longer have
Whatever,
that.
but it's still mana points.
You're the one playing Final Fantasy right now. I should
Then
have taken
for
this
my
shit.
action,
God damn.
I have
I'm not
like
happy.
so many Final Fantasy games going in.
I'm going to cast a spell.
That's what we call a good
What
problem.
spell am
Currently, I
I
have
going
3,
to
7,
cast?
9, 10, and
We're going to
14
use.
I'm at a spell slot.
We're gonna do a guiding bolt at the dude in the bush. at
Okay.
level 1.
Bush bro.
Go for it.
Hedge witch.
I refuse. 18
That'll hit.
and 4d6.
Good head witch, real good.
Okay. 20 damage.
Nice.
And the next attack on it has advantage.
Did you roll your d6
Okay.
on your turn?
It hasn't been his
I'm
turn yet.
not at turn yet.
Yeah.
I thought you were after
You
me.
moved it to
I
me
thought you
and
were
I was-
before Valchar.
No, it's you.
I rolled
then
an at 20.
Valchar.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Okay, yeah.
Don't take that away from me.
Everything else was.
Okay. The target, the assassin's gonna into a puff of smoke. Give me.
That was an in-character eye roll.
Give me perception.
Yeah.
It's just like fighting like two sides and like
16.
Well, one side now.
Okay.
And they're fighting 0 size.
You hear a right behind you, and as you're turning, he's attacking.
Ooh.
By attacking, you mean stabbing?
Stabbing.
Stabbing.
Okay, just want to make sure one second.
Oh, that's why I rolled a nat
Shaking.
1, is because I said I didn't say stabbing.
18.
These are the things we gotta
Yep,
learn.
that hits.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you don't lose all 59 of your health.
Oh, how
Well, I
terrible.
might
I
lose...
know, right?
No, the big thing is I might lose concentration
Oh,
on that healing spirit for you.
1 HP.
You take 13.
Okay.
And then his second attack.
Just roll a dice and then just be like, I'm fine.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
For only 4 points of damage.
Okay, so I gotta roll a 10 twice.
And then
You're good at rolling 9s.
Nope.
And
No
there
more- no
went your
healing
healing
spirit.
spell.
I think he's gonna just use his movement and run 30 feet away.
Do you have any melee weapons out?
I mean, not in my hands.
Oh.
They're, yeah, I feel like that's sort of a stretch.
Smack with your bow.
If you'll let me have an opportunity attack, I'll take it.
If you want to like swing your bow, it's not gonna do much damage, but you can try it.
Improvised weapon!
I mean, it is magic. It's not like it's gonna break, so.
Roll it
Sure.
roll it without your proficiency modifier. I don't think you train with hitting with the bow.
Okay.
Like this.
That is a 15 plus dex to
Yeah.
hit? Okay, so that's gonna be a 19. to
Yep.
hit.
And then roll d6 for the damage.
D6, okay.
I think that would be
3, do I get my dex bonus on this?
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
7 whatever damage. 7 bow damage.
7 smack damage.
Yeah. 7 I hate you damage. Approximately.
Then you see the
I like
cloak
stab him in
figure.
the eye with the point.
And a flash of red, and you just see a little line of hit, and
Was the one Anna just
Explode.
attacked, was that the one that I guiding bolted?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
wait, he took 20 points of damage last time. Was that you?
I shot.
No,
the
mage.
Anna was
I-
before you.
Yeah,
So
I
yes,
rolled,
no,
I rolled 20 damage.
everything's good right now. But he's gonna cast Fireball at you guys.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, and Ildren.
How?
Good old resistance to fire.
Okay, who was 3?
1, 2, 3, and Ildren.
So Sai, who was unconscious.
Mm-hmm. That'll be yeah. It'll put him out of being stabilized.
Unless it does my health, in which case it instant kills me.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unlikely on 8d6 that it will. Assuming it's
So roll
Deep
dex
cast stat
saving
level
throws.
for
You
saving
just
throw.
fail it.
What's that?
You just fail it.
Yep.
He'll pass.
Cool.
What's your spell called? The healing?
Healing spirit.
It is not in the player's handbook. That is
It's
Xanathar's.
I was like, I don't see any ranger.
It's a ranger and a druid spell.
26 points of damage. If you fail.
I failed. I mean,
Um,
I'm assuming a 6 fails.
Yes.
And I rolled 18.
You said it was 26?
So it'd be 13 and then halved again. For resistance.
And then
So
he as well, and when it kind of when the smoke clears, you see that the figure isn't where he was.
Oops.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here, right? Under Healing Spirit, it says, until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time, or it starts its turn there, you can use the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points. So wouldn't that be like if it moved to me, wouldn't I be in it for the first time?
You,
Or how does that work?
You move into it, so it's your point of moving into it.
Not it moving to
Right.
you.
Okay.
I mean,
okay,
I
cool.
personally disagree with that ruling, but like,
Yeah.
he's the DM. He gets to
Right,
do
right.
that. So.
Okay.
But
I just wanted to check.
Like-
yeah.
Healing Spirit is one of the abilities that I've looked at, and a lot of comments have been. It's a very hotly discussed ability as being
Yeah.
the most broken ability in Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like, okay, if people
It's
abuse it,
concentration though, because like that's the thing is that I only have a +1 on my Constitution save. Like if somebody attacks me, it's probably gone.
right?
You know.
And there's a lot of different things, but I think
That's just DMs
overall,
not looking at the weaknesses of the player who's casting it.
well,
Like, you know.
we can discuss it later.
Okay.
We'll take it off stream, but
Yeah.
for now, so that would just be a death saving throw missed.
You don't have to roll. You just fail.
You just
one.
take it.
Yeah.
It's an auto fail because of the
Damn.
because of the fireball.
And I don't think it would be a crit, so
You can't crit
it wouldn't. Right.
Yeah, because it's
Um, So then size up.
Does it
That's
pass?
a pass.
That's a
Yep.
pass. That is the minimum.
I'll take it.
Ildren is up, just looking around. What do we do? Where are they? Roll perception. Just doesn't see crap. He's gonna
like that one ran that way, but
he's gonna walk over, not knowing what to do, pick up Sai and like.
Yeah, and break his neck.
Shh, 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 shh.
This is for your own good.
And he's gonna like cover
Hildren,
him.
that's not a pepper shaker.
He's actually gonna shift into his bear form and just like kind of like curl around him.
It's very romantic.
Wick.
Reaching around Ildren to spare the dying.
That's a nice
reach around.
bear hug.
Oh.
And
Apparently tonight is the night for pun.
Evidently.
You are stabilized again.
So yeah.
So do I erase my successes
Yeah.
and failures?
Yep.
Yep.
Start over. At 0.
My turn.
Yep.
Actually, can I? There's nobody around us.
The one that went after Enna ran away. The other one ran away as well.
Okay.
Did they not get opportunity attacks when he ran away?
Yeah, I didn't get an opportunity. Oh no, because he did the poof thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
yeah.
I'm
assuming
was
He
like
invisible,
Misty Step
that's
or
right.
something.
Yep.
Was that the one with my hex on it?
Yes.
Can I sense where he is? Is he within? What's the range of my hex?
Yeah, he would be within range. I don't know. I guess I don't really know what Hex
Hex
provides.
isn't.
'Cause
It's
it's not
we were.
Hunter's Mark.
It's not Hunter's Mark, but like there's the thing where like I'm supposed to be able to kind of know where they are. 'Cause of-
One gives a general direction, one like pinpoints.
yeah, Hex is the kind of general direction. Because Hunter's Curse, you can pinpoint it.
It doesn't like say anything about it, but it seems logical that you know general direction to me. That's
But
fine.
I mean, the general direction would be you saying, "Hey, that way," so I would know that anyways. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say anything about doing that. You would know that it's still up, and that you can maintain concentration.
For up to an hour.
Right.
Okay, then I am going to use my 25 feet of movement to move
Basically to me.
towards Anna.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
in
get
the
pretty close
direction,
now.
in the direction where, as far as I know, the person is.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn then after Spare the Dying.
Okay.
One of them still
Then we
glowing
did
slightly.
an Enna's up.
Right? How long does that last? I thought that was only like
Still
a turn.
the next attack. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, I thought it was only a turn.
I think there's a maximum on it.
But you are up, Enna.
One round.
So it's gone.
Mm-hmm. I haven't gotten back to my turn yet, so.
Anything that can help. I guess, like, I'm the most poised to be able to chase after them, so I guess I will see if I can follow in the direction that I saw him go.
If you want to.
Yeah.
can, yeah.
So I'll go my 30 feet and see if I can tell if he.
Yeah. So
what
going
direction he
going
went.
about your what 25 feet, you get and you start passing a tree, and as you glance over, you just see him just like standing there, like like he just showed up there,
Am I like right next to him or okay? I go found him, and I will switch to short swords.
Sure.
Go after him because I'm pissy.
Go for it.
Talking about in game or
Yeah. Main hand. That's only a 12.
Nope.
Offhand. That's a 25. And I roll a d6 for this.
Still not the one that
6
was-
piercing damage.
Okay.
Because
Wait,
Guiding
okay,
bolt is
who
still
was guiding? Who did you do guiding bolt on?
it would
Warlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh,
The
so he's
magic
a warlock.
user.
Whoops.
Write it-
Oh,
write it down.
crap.
You let it slip.
Got him. Got him. Now we win.
We know your identity now.
Miscellaneous
so-
warlock guy.
Oh, and I get 3 because I
don't
get
you get
extra
3?
attack.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so one more attack with my main hand. Oh boy, that's a 9.
I thought you got plus 10. Not with short
Not
swords.
with, not with short swords. I only get plus 7 with those.
Ugh.
Okay.
I
That
know.
sucks.
I know.
Valchar, you saw Enna dash off. Ildren's holding a passed out Sai.
I would have hollered like, I found him.
So what I'm gonna do is run that direction. As I'm passing by the bear, I'm going to use my duplicity, and I'm gonna spawn the duplicate next to the bear, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
'Kay.
On Sai as
On
I
the bear.
continue to
I
run.
know. I was like on the paradise.
Right.
Cure Wounds 2nd level is 2d8 plus 3. Not too bad. That's 12 plus 3 is 15.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll take it.
You now officially have more health than I do.
I now officially have health.
And I'm going to continue to run that
Yeah,
direction.
these guys poured some damage on us. But I got hurt.
Oh my god, are you okay?
He's gonna try and stick you once.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You always stab
Natural
it.
20.
You always stab in my
Yeah,
face
that'll
direction.
do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a second.
Alright, so he's gonna attack you.
Double the dice. 25 points of damage.
17.
Is that the most health you've ever taken in one hit?
That's not. Oh, in one hit?
I think you took it a little bit more,
Yeah.
around the penny fight stuff.
Yeah, I think there's been at least one other time where I got hit pretty big.
Then he is going to run away.
Is he disengaging?
Mhm.
Stab
Get an opportunity attack.
Stab it.
Please, stab him.
Stab it.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 8 more piercing damage.
Okay. He looks pretty hurt, but not that bad. And he is going to run and then dash. The other individual is just gone.
After the attack?
Yeah.
You can't.
You can dash as a bonus action if you're a rogue.
Forgot about that part.
It's like a gnome or something.
Sai, you come back to consciousnly.
Well, obviously I have 15 health. You don't tell me that.
With a bear.
I tell me that.
Yeah, you're being cuddled by a big bear.
I don't move because I'm enjoying myself.
Anna, how hard do you want to chase this? He's pretty fast.
I have ranged spells.
Okay. How dedicated do the both of you want to be to chasing
Wick is
him?
pissed.
Okay.
She's gonna move up 25 feet if I can see him and he's within 60 feet of me.
You got 30 feet of vision because it's the forest.
Can I see him?
So 55 feet total.
No. Okay, then I can't do my spell. So
How much do you want to chase?
I'll like basically like one more turn probably.
Okay.
Chasing. So another 30 feet. See if I can see him.
He's-
Because I'm
so yeah,
further
he-
ahead than.
If I
Right.
if I dash, use my action to dash, so that gets me 50 feet towards him.
So
Can
you
I
were
see
you were
him then?
already one turn behind. So they were about 40 feet away from you when they dashed. So you're actually, you would be
So
getting,
50
Yeah.
you're getting where they were plus
10 feet.
plus
10
about
or
10 or
15
20
feet,
feet, and he just dashed 60.
Okay. Then I can't do anything.
And I guess Enna's probably the only one.
Yeah,
So
so
if you wanna-
I'll run my 30 in that direction, and then that would put me at probably
30 feet
30
away.
feet behind him.
Yeah.
Can I see him? Where he
We'll
is?
say because you have sharpshooter, you can
Yeah.
see like a little, like a part of him like sticking
Okay.
out 30 feet ahead.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
'Kay.
Twice. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Woo! Feeling
Shoot that
Okay.
murderous.
Shoot that little patch of
that
cloth in
is
food.
not amazing damage. That is 13 damage on that
'Kay.
one. And then the next one is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's another 12.
12. So you see him slump over by 1 hit point. By 1.
Like, well, I got that bastard. And are we out of initiative at that
Yeah,
point?
we're
Then I
exiting
sort of-
initiative.
I walk back. I'm like, well, I got the bastard, and then
Is
So why am I
he
here?
okay?
Yes.
Okay. You can just set you up.
you,
Thank you.
Sai, were you having a moment?
I'm tired
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
and covered in blood.
I'm
Yeah?
really glad
just-
I know that spell now.
I just bought these pants.
When?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I have my ways.
There's a traveling merchant on one of the times that we were sneaking around. Like, oh, hey.
You didn't buy them, you stole them from one of the hobgoblins.
It's like in the RPG where you're about to go into the boss. There's like a random merchant in the middle of nowhere that has no customers other than you,
It's a boss
and
fight.
you're like, "Why are you here?"
Hello!
There's
He's like, what are you
there's
doing
no
here?
logical in-world reason for you to be.
I just killed
located
30
here.
goblins back here and you're just chilling?
Yeah, right?
God.
They're just like, "Oh, you really beat that guy good," and you're like, "What?" Yeah.
Maybe his life flashed before his eyes.
Alright. I'm fine. I'm fine.
My Duke is just kind of sitting there miming. Essentially, just well, not able to say anything. Just like,
Oh, just. Did your friend get weirder? Wait, you're not there. Did your friend get weirder? He just
No, he's the same amount of weird.
okay.
That was a pretty weird timing for them to attack.
Why do you think it was weird?
Because we had just dropped off that letter.
Uh-huh.
So it makes me wonder if they know about the letter.
Oh, I'm pretty sure at this point they do.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about that.
Too much of a coincidence.
Yeah.
my duplicate standing next to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I have to decide whether we want to send the elves to that ambush.
Didn't one of them get away?
Yep.
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 And that is information that we need to send to them.
That was a pretty powerful mage of whatever kind.
I'm a little surprised they didn't try to finish us off. I mean, with Valchar and me being so weak.
Yeah, I feel like one more big spell could have wiped out at least you two.
Like another massive fireball.
Yeah. Or another. They might have a lower, like a less intense one that they could do too.
Wick, do you want to jot down what their armor looked like? Maybe the elves will know something about it.
I will do that.
This seems to be how they differentiate between the groups.
in my book, my journal.
I'm gonna cast Sending to Vulin
Sure.
and say,
We got burned.
We just got attacked.
Literally.
Possibly been found out about the letters.
How certain?
Burn another sending spell.
I would say the chances are probably like
70%.
yeah.
How far away were we from actually dropping off that letter? We dropped off the letter and then we started heading back. Were we a couple hours or were we like?
I think.
Okay, bye. And then we got
hopefully
attacked.
chat doesn't get mad at me and correct me, but I think I think you guys were like 2-3 hours out.
So it
Okay.
wasn't right after,
Yeah, it wasn't
but
right
it was
after.
still pretty.
I'm going to send a response going, not completely sure, but heavily suspicious.
Then what do you suggest?
And then no response, because I am out of spells that can cast that.
Okay.
Can't be it's not a phone call. It's a walkie-talkie.
It's a.
And every time you
you've
press a
reached
button,
your
it's a
limit
spell
of
slot.
text messages
Oh,
at
yeah.
100 for the month.
And it's 100 characters.
Can I stop at a gas station buy a cell phone card?
Oh yeah, the burner.
Those are called sending stones. We
Right.
used to have them.
We had one. And you bothered Queenie with it too much.
That's not my fault.
Well.
I was giving them good information. I
Um,
accept no
And now we just have
responsibility.
me who's able to cast sending.
yeah.
Well, we
what,
should.
what did they say, Valchar?
They asked what I immediately forgot what it was. It was
Like how certain we were?
yeah, how certain. Well, it was how certain, and then what would you?
What do we recommend?
Yeah, what would we recommend?
What'd you recommend?
About that.
Oh, just dead silence?
Yeah. Considering I don't have a way to send another message.
Oh.
Gee, it'd be convenient if such a thing existed where we could just, like, talk to people. And there were no, like, magical limits.
And then we were connected with
Wick's
every
like
information.
character arc now shifts to inventing cell phones.
We just had the knowledge of the world in our hands.
She was like looking for her brother and also Julia, but now cell phones.
She was not looking for her brother.
Or like with like unresolved issues with her brother.
Wow.
I'm gonna see if there's anything like that in D&D.
Oh wait, sending
Nope.
stones.
Make sure you check the Spanish version too.
Oh, that's right.
What do we recommend?
Arrest.
Well, we should go back there. Fortunately, we still have some time before the actual date of the thing, so we should get back there and.
Let's think about this in reverse.
I'm while you're talking. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search the body of the one we killed.
Let's think about this in reverse. If we knew that the hobgoblins were passing false information via notes in Elvish to us, and we were able to attack some of them but wanted to run away so that we could tell other people it was false, right? Our ambush failed. How would we respond to that false information if we had an entire army of in this case elves, but goblins, hobgoblins, and all kinds of tricks up our sleeve?
Send more.
Send more to the ambush spot?
Yeah.
Or send
Well,
more to somewhere else?
If we knew that was a false message, we wouldn't need to attack us at all.
But if we knew that it was a false message, but we didn't know if they knew that we knew it was a false message, this is
Excuse
starting
me.
to
Excuse me while I have a brain aneurysm.
Oh, he's having a stroke.
Well, see, here's the thing. I would assume that they were sending that false message because they had something planned at that location.
Uh-huh.
So, given my background would be to surround that location, stake it out for days in advance, and come at it in particular from a different direction than they might expect. So, like, if our camp's over here and the ambush spot is here, then I've got people heavily on the other side keeping lookout, and then some on our side, and we're there well before the fake information folks are there to set up their thing. That's what we would do in the Wolf.
There's the other thought too, where they know, or we would know that they're sending a bunch of people to the location.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sending 50 people to the location. They're gonna send more because they're trying to ambush us. If we understand that, we then either send even more, or we
Surround
attack the
the
front
back.
line.
Exactly.
We're sending, they'd be sending people away from the front line. Sorry.
Are you raising your hand?
I'm raising my hand while I'm looking through a body.
Yeah.
If that scenario happened,
Yeah.
why would we attack us at all? Because that might just hint to them that we know that message was a lie. Why would we do that when we could just know that message was a lie, send more people, and not tip us off to that message to us knowing that it might be a lie? What's the purpose of attacking us then?
So then
us.
we allow them to keep
You can
up
kill us with the ambush.
the ruse.
I'm confused.
So the question is, do we let them think, if we were in this situation, would we let the goblins think that we didn't know, so that we would keep up the ruse, right? And so then they continue to pass false information, and we try and glean what we can about their plans.
And we know that it's false information.
Right.
Or was this all a coincidence?
That's what I'm getting at.
This could all have been that we could have ran across a scouting party, and that they saw us before we did.
Also, if they knew that we were sending passive information, why not attack us when we were at that group? Because if you combine that group with the one that we sent the information to, that's too many for us to handle. You could have just killed us then if that was your goal.
What's the armor look like?
Was it the same as the armor of the?
They also could have not known it was false information until after we left, and then they contacted somebody nearby to have them attack. But this is
Seems
getting
like a lot of planning.
It's also expecting a lot of coordination, which they're coordinating on a grand level, right? But I don't know if they're
Not on a
like
micro
individual.
level.
It doesn't seem like they're individual things. Because you talked to them.
Yeah.
Did it seem like they were cooperating and talking with each other on like an individual level or like patrol level?
It seemed more of like a hierarchy level, like
Yeah.
like the first, because they were with Jamba.
That
group that I
sounds
talked to?
right.
I
Yeah.
have them.
First
Wrote
lieutenant.
that
Jambe.
down.
Yeah,
Jambe
Jambe.
is the first lieutenant. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were with Jambe, and I was saying that we were with Donk, and they kept saying like Donk works for us, kind of thing. So I'm not sure that they were all like let's sit around the table and talk strategy. I think that they were more like we happen to be on the same side of the fight, and that's it.
So
That's how I perceived it.
we as a group, Wick hasn't, but we as a group have seen 3 sets of armor, ignoring this, because we've seen Donk, we've seen
Jamba.
Jamba, and we've seen
Jamba.
wherever you guys went.
Yes.
Buckpert.
Buckpert. Did this armor look like any of those 3? So
No.
this is a completely 4th different. Jeez.
Or it's people from the same one wearing different armor for the mission. I'm looking at the armor right now. Like, would you want to describe what it looks like?
Yeah, sure. This is a lot more up your alley. A lot more stealth is very key with this. It's a lot of darker
probably
and
Jot
there's
or
not like
Kumbia.
some big logo. It's very
Right.
sleek
And
and
it's very
like
light to let movement
What?
and
dark
Kumbia.
leather.
Kumbia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on my other one. I don't
Poopy
have
is
that one.
wizards with stone golems, and Jot is dark arts with like a demonic caster bent. And then there's Dulpa, who's
Which
the
this definitely
leader,
felt more
Bone
like.
Scraper Dulpa. I would say either Jot or Pupia, which incidentally are the 2 non-leaders that we haven't seen any of their
Right.
stuff. So
Anything else I find on the body other than the armor?
The armor and the 2 daggers, they're very they don't have anything. They know it might be a no return mission.
Daggers look like anything specific?
N-
Or just kind of like daggers you could buy anywhere?
Right. Pretty
Run them
pretty
on those.
standard basic.
So the question is, this doesn't seem like do they have like rations on them? Like what you Like, you would expect a patrol to have, like, supplies with them, right? I mean, sometimes
Yeah,
they
you
go
don't want
out
them going
for a
back to the
while.
fort every
Exactly.
day.
Yeah. So they don't have anything
No,
on
no
them.
rations.
However, they had a caster with them, so the caster could be creating food for them.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it seems this doesn't seem like a random patrol to me.
This definitely does not seem like the means of Donk or I would imagine Jambe, because both of them I would imagine would just be a little bit more brute force-ish, especially Donk. Donk definitely.
Do these like outfits remind me at all of the casters that were at Buckpert's, like in the stadium thing? Not at all. Okay.
No.
Well, and if they were Buckpert, then they would have been riding raptors and just caught up to us rather than like the stealth mission.
If
I
they
would
were
imagine.
patrol, yeah.
I think that all of this is good speculation to try and figure out who we're dealing with, but not necessary for us. I think what we need to do is still set the ambush, but set it differently.
But here's the thing. What I want to know is how this other factions, with 3 other factions, how one of these other 3 factions knew where we were.
I still stand by, did they?
Right, but if they did, so I would like to think about the worst possible
Sure.
thing, which is one of these other 3 factions knows who we are and has tracked us to some extent.
Expect
And
to
which one is it?
plan for the
How
worst,
do they
hope for the
know?
best.
Yep.
Did we interact with them somewhere and we didn't know it? Like, what's the deal?
That means we need to send more elves to the ambush. So if we think they might know, they're going to send more people, which means we need to send more people or not go at all.
Yeah.
That's getting confusing. Out of character question. Did any of us feel like we were being scryed on? Because like you're supposed to know
If you pass.
if you pass.
Did any of us pass it? I feel like somebody rolled really high.
Yeah,
at
I
least
think I
once.
rolled really high once,
I think-
and then you can't be scryed on again for 24 hours.
That was a separate thing.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to like that out of character know
Right.
that, because
Yep.
then in character Wick would know that if she had passed. Okay, so never mind. My thing would not be a thing I can say then.
Well, maybe we should get back and talk about this with Vulin and the rest. I'd rather have their inputs and see what they want to do.
So that they at least know that there's a possibility that this information is known to be false.
Right.
I didn't tell them a percentage. I just said it's a good possibility.
Yeah.
And kind of left it at that.
Which is fair. All right. Well,
Oh, I don't think I ever used that. I need to remember I have that.
so I think we're gonna, unless anybody has anything else, I think that we're gonna head back to the front lines and speak with Vulin and the rest.
Did
Okay.
we want to take a short rest first?
I would love to take any rest that I can get my hands
I
on
would,
personally.
I would also be an advocate for that.
Sure.
Taking a rest in enemy territory. Short rest.
Half an hour to an hour.
An hour. I mean, I can see if I can find a better spot to hole up in.
Not just like in the woods,
Yeah.
under a tree somewhere.
I'll do a search. I'm not going to go particularly far afield because
Okay.
I'm not feeling awesome. But
Give me a
I'll-
survival check.
You're not very good at that, right?
Well, not with a nat 1. I'm pretty bad at it with a natural 1.
It looks like there should be tons of places, but like
Yeah.
you're frazzled from getting hit so hard, and
Yeah.
it's just you don't find anywhere good.
I'm irritated and
Right.
Yeah. Maybe we should head back a little bit and then take a rest.
Get out of enemy territory.
Okay.
How far are we from?
I wish I remembered what I said.
Couple hours.
I think you
said
guys
you've
would.
been walking for 3-ish hours.
Yeah, I think it was like 4 or so hours total, 4 to
Yeah.
5, if with stealth speed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right.
Yeah, that's about what you said.
So
And it's been 2 hours, you said, right?
yeah,
2 or 3, yeah.
and so you guys were the where you want to go is pretty close to front line, so it'll be about the remaining 3 hours.
Okay.
Cool.
And that's like clearing, like going
Yeah,
all the way around
yeah.
and stuff.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, let's just.
All right. For the sake of time, everybody give me a stealth check. Okay.
22.
13.
Really?
Roll the 4.
21.
Just cocked on a 20.
That was heavily on
Barely
it.
cocked.
Take off one of those zeros.
I rolled a 2, so my stealth is 0.
Even with advantage?
Advantage cancels out my disadvantage.
Oh, so you only rolled the 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you rolled
Wait, we have advantage?
No. I
No, you
Oh.
give him
blessing of the trickster thing.
my coin.
Okay.
My coin, my coin, my coin.
I was
My-
thinking.
Oh, I was going with
My
an
lovely
entirely
shiny
different. Check it out.
Check it out.
I was going with an entirely different song.
Well, sorry.
Or even my coin.
What were your stealth checks again?
20.
20, 0,
22?
22.
Sorry, I had a 21.
22.
14? 14 or 13?
You said 13.
13.
And you did not pass without a trace, that's right.
Well,
19.
it only lasts for like 10 minutes. Or
It lasts
an
for an
hour.
hour.
Oh, wow. I only have.
No, I was just
One.
making sure that I don't actually have a 10.
Yeah, I only have one level 2.
So you guys, you actually come pretty darn close to a really large patrol, seemingly to be coming back from the front line. Luckily, they're not that observant because they're battle fatigued and going back to rest and stuff.
What do they look like? Or did we pass close enough to see what they look like?
If you want to get closer, but I
know.
mean, you
I
guys
just wanna
kind of
see if we pass it, like-
hear a large group going through, and
Okay.
as a group stealth, luckily it was just a pass or fail situation. You guys passed, so wouldn't have been detected. If you want to sneak closer, we can
I do not.
do that. Okay. Then you guys, after that, can eventually make it back to the front lines.
I'm basically going to get in the elf camp and pass out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it for
Pretty
An
much.
hour.
good point.
Okay. Why don't we then take our break a little bit early today?
Sounds good to me.
Oh.
Gingerly touch our tips.
Hey!
Scarebunkle.
it's Scarebunkle! Hey! Thanks so much!
Thank you.
That's Karen.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Gingerly touch our tits.
She plays a lot of games with me.
Nice.
So, yeah, she's great. She streams a lot too.
Should we not take our break, or should we just take it real quick?
Well, we were just about to take a break, but thanks for thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Is that a raid or a host?
I think it was a host.
Host. Okay.
Of one.
Was it?
Awesome.
One of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just take a really short break.
Yeah, real
come
short.
back and yeah, it's just too good of a time. Everybody will take a
Yeah.
long rest. So when we come back,
Oh, we're taking a long rest.
if you want, that's what I assume. You guys are in the Elven camp. If you
Yeah.
I don't want
If
to
you-
sleep at all. I have 15 health, so
do, you
I'm good.
want to just take a short rest? Or
Oh, long rest is fine.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I would love
Long
to
rest.
have spells back. That would be awesome.
I'm getting all my reroll nat 1s into nat 1s back, so why would I do that?
Nice. Be right back.